Okay, my next opponent in the league is going to be MathemaTiGer, running an aggressive version of Crucias, Titan of the Waves. Look at all of these 1 and 2 drops. G2 Ember Coiler being a great lesser Crucias, letting you ditch land for non-land cards. Just so much aggression coming out of them. The creature curve stops at 3 with some value planeswalkers to damage and deny resources. They don't have so much planeswalker removal, some damage-based removal, only 1 direct removal sorcery, 1 direct removal, 2 direct removal instance, and a lot of damage-based spells. We're really scared here about something like the One Ring, letting them get resources. G2 Ember Coiler is a great way for them to convert land to non-lands, letting them always have good draws, especially because it's the pre-combat main phase, so they can play it on their turn. Liliana and Obnixilis, we either want to be able to answer or remove, and Crucias as well, letting them cycle land for creatures and getting the treasure anyways is great. A lot of scary stuff going on that's going to tax Sir Ginger, meaning if we have a planeswalker out, we can't deal damage to it. We're going to want to we're going to need to be able to see if our removal can keep up with it. We're playing Izzet control with the 5-mana commander Brawl. Izzet Viceroy. I don't think he's a great commander, but I wanted to see how he would work for this week. First week of the league. First question, most important question in any game of Magic. Am I on the play or am I on the draw? I'm on the play. That's great. We've got a lot of removal here. We just need to draw a land. So our removal lines up well against their deck. Do we keep this and risk not drawing a land? Or do we mulligan? We've got 2 turns to draw a land, then we can play Chandra Dressed to Kill. We've got a blocker. If we draw an extra land, I think we keep this. We'll keep this in play. And maybe wish that we had mulliganed to a hand with more lands. But with 42 lands, the chances that we draw one are relatively high. We draw 1 land next turn, we're really good to go. We hope that they don't double 1 drop. What is that 1 drop? Grim. Not an answer, that's fine. Oh, love to see it. And here, if we Molten Impact now this turn, that gives us 3 damage in a future turn. But do we want to wait to use this? Can we afford to wait to use this is the question. Or do we want to Bone Crusher and then, depending on what they play, either play out the Bone Crusher or the Chandra. Let's play Molten Impact here, and we can play out Chandra next turn, and then potentially 2 for 1 them with Bone Crusher Giant. Now if they play discard spell here and get Chandra, that hurts. If they double 1 drop, that's not a bad thing for us. Depending on the 1 drops we play. Dreadhorde Butcher, okay, that works. So it's now up to a 2-2. We can potentially let them play out. Alright, let's see. They attack in next turn. This is a 3/3. They play out another creature. We can wipe their board, or we can cast Chandra and plus her. They still attack into face possibly next turn, making this a 3/3. You can play out Crucias. We kill Crucias and ping the Butcher with our 3 damage. They attack into Chandra, leaving it a 2/2. And play out a card. We lose Chandra. And we lose... No, we don't lose Chandra. She goes up to 4 this turn, and she goes down to 2, then she goes up to 3. So let's do that. We might be able to ping her down with damage. But
Listen, pal, I'm with the Gatewatch, so you might as well give up already. Give a toast? I'd love to.
Get 1 trigger off of Crucias. So if they have a removal spell for Chandra, and that's what they spend their turn doing, that's unfortunate. So something like attacking our face, and then attacking Chandra, and then if we don't draw a land, then we're wishing that we had held up Bone Crusher Giant. Of course, if they cast a discard spell, and we had been holding up Bone Crusher Giant, that hurts too. If it's something like Thoughtseize, because it forces us to use the Giant without getting the benefit of the Molten Impact 3 damage. We're tapped out here, so something like Liliana could be a real bother for us, or if they Obnixilis with casualty from Dreadhorde Butcher, that's the problem. Potentially making the case for having held up mana for something like Mystical Dispute, and then gotten rid of Butcher that way, and playing Chandra the next turn. We've lost life from 2 life from the Blood Crypt to play the Lavamancer, and 1 from the Chandra Ping. So let's see where they go. Okay, they go after Chandra. And do they have something like the... Okay, 2 damage there.
I'm done playing.
Ah, it's on a Planeswalker too. Read the card. Always a good idea. Okay, so they get rid of the Chandra, and they deal with the Obnixilis. It would have been better.
I'm not afraid of any of you.
For sure. We will discard Fenestra's Insight.
Pleasure doing
They messed
business
up
with
the
you.
order there. They should have made it a devil first.
Defy me,
Wow.
and you'll
Okay.
lose everything.
So... we can get rid of 1 of the Obnixes. Right away, not drawing a land there hurts. Let's see what they play. Minus, we can potentially get rid of the second one. Phoenix of Ash. Let's Mystical Dispute that, just to keep the board clear, and we will do 3 to this Obnix.
Oh, give it up already.
Oh, that hurts. It's unfortunate. So that turn where we played out Chandra, that was a huge turn. We should really have held up mana. Decline.
Go ahead. Plead for mercy.
Decline.
By coin
Alright, at
or
least we have
carnage. Tribute is
spell
owed.
here that we can play. So we can next list.
Ah, wipe that smug
next
look
turn.
off your face.
Definitely would have been better to hold up the mystical dispute in this case. And the bone crusher try. So we were punished for being greedy there. I want to get a value for these walkers.
Your punishment is my entertainment.
And now they get to go to town on us. We really need a sweeper here. Let's see, what can we play with Mythic's Mastery? We can Molten Impact. Red Horde Butcher, and then okay, what are our options? We can play the Giant, which blocks and dies. We can Molten Impact the Dread Horde Butcher, which gives us a way to get Crucias. We have to do this. Potential here. So 5, 6.
Defy me, and you'll lose everything.
Okay, so opponent out aggroing us, also punished on that turn 3 for not holding up interaction. Okay, we have 3 lands, 1 removal, counter spell, and a shark typhoon. We can stroke, but there's not really much to stroke. So can't cast our counter spell. If this comes into play tapped, I think we need to notice. Okay, this is okay, potentially. With the Wrath, and Ragavan on 1, Sigma 2. Ragavan potentially with things, but one of their creatures would be great. Okay. The question, do we want to hold up reject or do we want to ramp? I think the answer is we want to hold up reject here. Like in Turkish War Masters. That's unfortunate. Okay, that works. We are not going to attack there. So there it is. I'm going to reject that. With the Crucias, we can play Y plus potentially. can RAL, but we can only minus for 1. We can Bone Crusher. Oh, hold up. Minute. Or Storm's Wrath. If they have something like that, it's better to commit. So it's better to hold up Interaction and Storm's Wrath this turn. With 4 cards in hand, Storm's Wrath, of course, appears powerful too. We might want to just wait here for them to possibly play a creature. Ambitious, so we're going up to 4, so what he has is the question about that. Trying around or some spot move could work in is also better. 6 mana shot here, and that would be nice. I can take down my Rockaband, but also get rid of his Phoenix. Might have wanted to attack in with Ragavan. Okay. Ideal. Because I could Storm's Wrath and hold up and disappear. This gives them an extra treasure. Vagabond's been dashed off of 3rd one and the treasure. That's 5-6 damage as opposed to 4 damage. And it's been dashed up with so I think we need to get rid of it, unfortunately. Sort of commit for the ring if we need to. That would have been go down to remove the Crucias, but that lets them use the Grim Lava Answer. 3 cards left in hand. One of them is a 3-drop. Is the ring, their 4-drop, which they play next turn. Brawl comes in at 5, can go up to 6. So if they play Crucias this turn, could potentially plus. The prohibitively high cost of Brawl at 5 is showing up here. This is one of the reasons I don't like this Planewalker. I think it's particularly strong because can't hit other Planeswalkers with its minus, and 5 is just such a high number for what it does. Lydia comes in. Land, Reverse Rider.
When I win, I'm tired of your secrets.
Now can come in.
You ready to throw down something? This ought to be good.
The land, since we'll have to discard it anyways. Next turn we get draw and a +1 Brawl. We still need a way to deal with the Liliana. One has 2 cards in hand, 1 card in exile, and 5 something like a claim. That would really hurt. They can bring back Ragavan, and kill Brawl or hit us directly, knowing that we can with Ragavan next turn. They can bring back Lydia for 1 mana. Alternatively, they can just cast Crucias here and exchange one of the cards in their hand. Want to plus Liliana will be getting rid of one of their cards. Drawing the game here for us would actually be pretty nice. It would give us a turn off. It would give us some time to fish for answers. It really depends on what the last card they opponent has. The last 2 cards the opponent has. And for one of them is the ring. Relatively sure of that. At least we'll be able to match the first ring activation. Helps +1. Okay, sacrificing a ring. Sacrificing a land and going for the ring, perhaps. Sacrifice land was an artifact land, so still able to activate the bargain. Polygon's command. That's nice. Good for them. We're really gonna get back to the graveyard.
Mistakes were made.
Okay.
Lesson learned.
Are they gonna play out Ragavan? Keep it to dash. They are. Look at that. Dash Ragavan in. It goes back to
We all have things we'd rather forget.
we're clearing the land from us isn't a bad thing. Okay, so we can potentially draw 3 here, or we can get Ralph out and start tossing. We lose the Lord in the field, we might as well get it out in this case. Okay, we can obliterating bolts Liliana. We can Tail's End the creatures. Bismarck lets us get it. Creature token. So we can Tail's End, Fragment, or Crucias, whichever they play. Discard the Prismary command, and the next turn we can Obliterating Bolt. Really. Alternatively, depending on what they play, we could they play something like Crucias. We could Obliterating Crucias and Tail's End position. Get Ragban. Let's Tail's End that. And we can kill Ruin. Actually, no, we can't because we're discarding Prismatic Command.
Don't overthink things.
Does that leave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? No, it doesn't, unfortunately. So we'll need to do this.
Now you've got my attention.
Deluge would be here, or the Seek spell would be okay here, and even would be okay. Ooh, Goldspan Dragon is great. Unless they have removal. A way to get rid of Liliana.
A delay, nothing more.
That's 5. Let's see. First, let's go ahead and give us a while. What are our possibilities here? So we can
Think you can beat me?
bolt the
You're welcome to
Crucius
try.
or the Murderous Rider, leaving one creature off the board. Or we can toss him here.
The search for the unknown. That's real
Formula
science.
works. And in this case, I think 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They can bolt us, and we die. We get 2 from the dragon, 3, 4, 5, 6. Otherwise, we'll have to wait till next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I think we have to keep up the dragon here. They remove the dragon. We can discover the form response off of the treasure token. That we need to be a little cautious with our life here. An extra turn spell would be fantastic in this situation. We're almost there. Drawing a 3-mana Wrath would also be great. They have 3 cards in hand. They discard our Discover the Formula. I'm happy about that. It's the only card we have in hand, and it can help get us back into the game. They kill Goldspan Dragon and shock us. We die. If we Wonder of the Rich, tasty creature. And they have 2 cards in left. 1, 2, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. So now we die to any single target burn spell. And Agadeem's Awakening. Okay. Let's see, so what do we have here? That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I think we have to block Lelia here. Or do we? Do we block Crucias here so they can't get another activation? Of course, they can just replay Crucias next turn. I think we have to block like this. Alright, the extra turn spell here is great.
Choose wisely, because the other one's going bye-bye.
Alright, so what if we don't attack him, we just lose anyway. So let's first do this. Let's see what we get. Okay. That gives us Iron's Epiphany. Let's go for 8.
Hope we get something good.
We can get an iteration here. So let's see. We got a lot of options here. The aggressive option is we attack. So we generate more, we remove their board, but we also deal 5 to Rel, preventing the extra turn. We can dig for Time Warp, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's those 2, 3, 4 for Time Warp. Let's start with that. Let's start by digging. Okay. Let's go ahead. If we're going to burn down the house anyways, which I think we're going to, we might as well use the extra treasure. We can ditch Hermit. So let's go ahead and put 2 here. We'll ditch Hermit. Okay, that was unfortunate. And 1 burn down the house still gives us a way to deal with whatever they play next turn. Let's get red there. Do we have any pain lands? No.
That tickled.
Alright, we can still blitz the Thunder Raptor. We can trade in Censor, as long as they have no single target burn. 5, 6, 7. So they could play Crucias. If they play Crucias, we can censor. Agadoom's Awakening was awesome. Bringing back Robert the Rich, Grimlava-Mensa, and Lelia. Let's see. Okay. Let's set the censor. Work the gods, more removal. Alright, let's start with the raw activation.
Decisions.
Flame of Lenore. Expressive iteration. We really want it would be nice, but don't need it. Don't need it because it is, or do we need it? So let's put this in our hand, this into the library, and let's exile this. Okay, so what are we going to play here? We're going to play one ring, maybe just to give us protection from everything. Let's see what happens first if we draw 2 cards. Let's see about that. 2 instant speed removals. Wow, they had it. We needed a counter spell, and we didn't get it.